Hello everyone. First of all, I wish you all a very happy and a healthy new year. I am Dr. Preeti Sharma. I am a vascular and endovascular surgeon at CARE Hospital, Banjara Hills. Today I am here to talk to you all and to discuss and tell you some preventive measures regarding varicose veins and deep vein thrombosis. Now we have to understand what exactly varicose veins is. From our heart is a pumping station. There are two big vessels which are there in a heart. One is called as artery, the other one is called as vein. The function of an artery is to get good oxygenated blood from the heart to all our body parts, and the function of the vein is to get that deoxygenated blood or the bad blood back to the heart for cleaning. Now when I say somebody has varicose veins, it is pertaining to the vein which is carrying deoxygenated blood becoming bigger in size. If this is my normal size of the vein, when I say it is varicose veins, it increases 2 times or 3 times the normal size. Now, so what problem varicose veins patient will have? Usually veins problem come in our lower limbs, that is our legs. Almighty God initially had made us like walking on 4 legs. So when from 4 legs we started standing up, there was a column of blood which initially was supposed to be in this position has now become a standing column. So the pressure which comes on a standing column of blood is more. So mostly our legs get affected because of varicose veins. So when I say that the pressure is high, is normally the vein can withstand that pressure. But if there is some problem in the vein, that pressure is not held by the vein and it starts dissipating to other areas. So if this is my normal vein and if it becomes bigger in size, what exactly happens? I'll try to tell you. The way we have hinges for the door to open, there are same way valves which are there in our veins. So when my vein size is like this, the valves are functioning to push the blood from the leg up towards the heart. The moment the vein becomes bigger in size, these valves become dysfunctional. So they are not able to push the blood because the vein has become much bigger in size. So what does body do is this pressure it is not able to hold. So the body pushes the side small veins and it becomes bigger in size. So when we see a patient with varicose veins, we will see that the veins have become big, dilated, tortuous, which are normal veins, but because of the pressure being dissipated to these areas, it has become bigger in size. At the same time, you can see the patient will have some blackish color changes around the ankle. Now this is again because there is so much high pressure that some cells keep on coming out, and that causes permanent color change in that area. So because of that blood cells leaking, that is very irritant to the skin. So patients will complain of increased itching in the ankle area or in the legs where there is high pressure. And in the further or the bad stages is when the patient will get ulcers or wounds in these areas because the skin is not able to bear that pressure and it has broken. So what things will make a patient or will make us intelligent that we should see a vascular surgeon earlier? Because when an ulcer forms, yes, everybody will go and seek help from a doctor. But when it is important is for us is to find out when earlier we can prevent it and we can immediately seek help. So any person who is complaining of heaviness or a dragging pain or pulling pain in the legs, more so in the evening times, and also there is swelling around the ankle area or in the foot, more so in the evening time, should definitely come and consult a vascular surgeon and should rule out if there is any underlying vein problems. Because this will gradually progress, as I discussed earlier, the skin will become dark colored, black colored, and then patient will end up into having ulcers. Now coming to the treatment part. So when you walk into my clinic with these problems, what we do is we ourselves scan you and see if the veins are fine or the veins are refluxing. Means the blood, instead of going up, getting pumped up to the heart, it is staying down. So if there is a reflux, then the kind of treatment I can give is, it can start from just compression stockings to some procedures in which I take care of the veins. Now when I say I give them compression stockings is something like a stockinette which is worn in the leg. It will be tight. So when my vein has become this big in size, when I put stockings, it comes back to its size and the blood gets pushed up. But in some patients which do have reflux or skin changes or have trouble, then for them I offer them treatment which can be endovenous laser ablation, radiofrequency ablation, or mechanico-chemical ablation. Now these all are various ways in which the damaged vein is taken care of. It is, in layman terms, it is destroyed so that the rest of the normal veins function. Now there are certain tips which I would like to share with you to prevent this problem from varicose veins occurring in first place. This has happened because majority of our lifestyle is sedentary. We put on a lot of weight. Our physical activity is very minimal. So what I can do to prevent this problem is maintain a healthy diet, have a weight management, BMI should be less than 28, and ankle exercises. If my profession demands that I have to stand for a long time, then I should do tiptoe movements, in which if I start moving my ankle up and down, there are some pump mechanisms which happen in my calf, so their blood which is in circulation. If I don't maintain a normal weight, the weight itself will cause lot of pressure on my vein and it will be prone to varicose veins. Another is posture. If I am not having good footwear, or if I am having a footwear in which my pressure is coming on the forefoot, then again my calf pump will become dysfunctional and I will face these problems of varicose veins. Now a brief discussion on deep vein thrombosis. Deep vein thrombosis is now one of the common problem which many of us are facing. What happens in deep vein thrombosis is, the vein, which is a deeper section of the vein versus the superficial section, it forms clots. So when it forms clot, its function of pumping the blood back to the heart is no more. So what we have to do is, first is identify that we don't go into DVT. We hydrate ourselves well. Whenever there is any pain or swelling, we see a doctor immediately. And the treatment options for deep vein thrombosis will range right from giving blood thinners to injectables to forming different mechanisms in which we dissolve the clots. To dissolve the clots, we have certain angiojet kind of machines which will at the same time break and suck out the clots. We have something like an IVC filters. IVC filter is something like an umbrella which will sit inside our main vein and it will prevent further clots from getting pushed up into the lungs. I would like to describe about deep vein thrombosis in detail in our next talk. So again, to conclude this talk, wish you a happy and a healthy new year. And we'll keep on talking and meeting and discussing other topics in the near future. Thank you very much.